That isn't. Yeah. You can go in the hot box room. You'll be right. Okay. That's freed up a little bit more space. I also haven't put heaters pretty much anywhere. My beds, almost all my beds are going places. I'm still bringing them in from the hospital, so I'll have more space. Alright, time to start moving these since I can tell they've already started moving these out. Where is it? That one and these ones as well. Now I'll need some vital monitors made to go with it. I will probably start constructing the next set of beds all the way down here because there's not much point making them up here and then having to teleport them down or transport them down or whatever. Now, interesting thing is, some of these don't have power. It should. Oh yeah, that's right, because some of these will be on this quarter. And this quarter doesn't have it. That's fine. Let us fix up some power. Let's get you guys connected to the opposite side. I know it kind of goes against like what I'm trying to do with the power grid, but I also know that it's going to make a difference when I actually need them to have health and stuff. Since this side does have power, like actual power. Let's get Armadillo. What are you doing? Bio's creepy breathing and all that. That's fine. Here you are. It gets difficult when I end up with like a heap way up the top somewhere. I've got to kind of find them. You are a normal daytimer. No, Phoenix is like dead asleep. Phoenix is my other cat. He just obviously like dreamed something and like fidgeted a bit, and it led me to the fact that he's actually asleep. I just thought he was like dozing. He's like in that like full like heavy like dead ass sleep that cats can get into. I'm pretty sure I'm setting up you. Let's see, 8. Plant cutting, sure. Smithing, tailoring, crafting. Cool. Alright, now I guess the hard part is going around and making sure that most people have a gun, or at least a melee weapon. We are trying to make some, but my people are all over the place with what they do and don't want to be making. Which reminds me. So I know that like arms and legs are like up here, like really, really high up here with like bionic. See, bionic eyes aren't getting made quickly. Right, I kind of thought that would be something that gets made fast, but I'm guessing prosthetic legs are set up the top. Yeah, that would be why. Prosthetic legs aren't that much of a super rush. I would prefer to get the fucking miniguns and some weapons out if I could. Especially since I've got the bio stuff instead. Yeah, the sniper and the minigun. Sniper rifle. Yeah, that one. There we go. Why have I got this set to 2? Hold up. This isn't supposed to be 2 sniper rifles. I'm supposed to have 1 as a minigun. Try to make both of those. I also want EMP launchers, so what I might do is make the sniper thing and this, because when we had the big battle against the mechs, I couldn't fight them off easily without taking massive damages. And it was because I didn't happen to have fucking proper guns. Also, let's make you normal and above, yeah? I've got pretty much all of my guns friggin' set to this. Yeah, you're already set to that, the EMP launcher. And I don't know who dropped that. So, I'm hoping that my new caravan, there it is. Oh good, they actually put it somewhere that had food. That's kind of good. Or are you taking it to a location to tie them up? Let me see this. Are you guys forming a caravan? You are. Pork, you poor bastard. Oh, you did get clothes. I was going to say, I'm like, he looks very naked. Forming a caravan leading, yeah, to exit. Sweet. Well, there's a good chance they might make it out. And in this amount of time, I might make it to them. 7 days away, and they're only like a 2-day journey. So this is a massive improvement over last time. And yes, sometimes less animals helps, but it also does depend on who you send out as well. Sometimes that can make all the difference. My blight has never stopped being there, so that's fine. I am starting to harvest some medical stuff. It's great. I just need to make sure all this gets harvested in before winter, especially my fucking chocolate trees, since they are notoriously the most left to rot plant I've ever grown in this game. And my only thing with this is I was hoping to maybe skinny up my growing area here. Either that or spread it out more. I don't know which one I need to do, but I need to do something because it's taking up a lot of power in a very small area and I need to be using it better. So I am more than happy to move shit over. I'm just going to make sure everything overlaps properly. And I don't know where it will overlap at this point. Maybe there. There goes my caravan. Sweet. Save that. Caravan. Awesome. They're out and about. Yes, this is all like moving over by about 1. Yeah. I should be able to make a way with like going up by 1. I would think. That corner probably not. This corner I should be able to uninstall. And yeah, I'm just going to have to neaten up the size of this place so it'd be in line of here. Can I build that, please? Yeah. Sweet. So it only needs to come in by about that much. And I'll slap some extra doors in here. Okay. Now, what I do want to do is say that out here can go. And where would that be in by 2 there? I'll just take it up by 1 and I'll see how that looks. Because I'm not real sure. It could honestly just be fine. And I may have to like just crimp it a little bit on the end. But now my only other concern is I don't think... Yeah, I need to have just the 1 extra like here somewhere. Albin's having a food binge, but that's fine. Who is nude, by the way? We have clothes. Okay, that one's getting uprooted too. Yep. Alright. They'll hit it all. That will almost hit it all. The only thing I could do with this is move it over a little bit. Install it over by like 1. I think that still touches everything except for this 1 in the corner, which doesn't really bother me too much. It does mean that I don't get as much crop, but if the power can run, I will eventually get more crop because of it. The way that basically works is if this is draining too much power and I can't run the lights across like this whole section outside, there's a good chance I'm just not going to grow any crops. So it's smarter to just make this smaller, just a fraction smaller, and just utilize 1 set of lights, which may potentially not even use that much electricity, or just enough less electricity to be able to grow more. And if that works out, I'll end up with much, much more crops. So in this area, there is maybe 1 spot there and there's 2 spots there that maybe aren't covered, and that corner. Not perfect, but whatever. It's mostly fine. And now I do need to bring in my electric, so as one thing I need to do. Do it to there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, and the rest of it's pretty much external. Yep. I think the zigzag's up here. Maybe? No, must be here. Yeah, there. Okay. So I will get rid of this line of electrics. And I don't need to get rid of that one. That one can stay and that one can stay. And this corner can go. And what it'll do is bring it straight across and it will link up. At the moment, it's still got power from this side, so it's not really an issue. But yeah, I'm hoping that this at least works for the most part. I could potentially move this up a little bit. I might do that. Hold up. You. If I can just reinstall you up and over a bit, like there. I think that would be enough to cap that bottom corner. And by proxy, I could move this up by like just a little bit more, like up about there. I'll see how this goes because I should be able to move it that most of this side is grown as well. I'll just wait till they move most of it over. Okay, so that's overlapping. There's a spot here that's not. That looks like it's barely. Somebody made a masterwork. I'll have a look at that in a sec. These ones too close. Where are you going up to? You're going up to that spot there, so that is right. Can you move up more than that without losing? Maybe. Hold up. Yes, you can. All right, you can go up by one more. Thus, this one can manage one more up. All right. Now, where was this one going to? I'll wait till it moves. What'd you make? Camel hide, pants, and masterworks. Nice. Very nice. All right, as soon as I move this one up, I'll know where I can move shit. Also, leaving wood in the door. Seriously, people. This is how we get, like, literally raiders. This is how we get raiders. Okay, who's moving it? So Costa, yes. Okay, so you're up to here. Move you up by one. That is for sure, without any issues. Now, that may overlap, that may not. You are as far over as possible. And if I could move you up by potentially 2, I would get that corner. But I've literally got like a bar in the way here, so I don't know if I can. Maybe I could move this pole up by 1 and it might do it instead. I'll have a look at where shit goes instead first. Jet, can you move stuff? No. Nina's coming in to move the light. It's all good. Cool, alright. There's still got a little bit of gap here. Here. You two, yep, you two are perfectly aligned. You almost need to come down. I almost need like 1 extra fucking light up in here. Yeah, you need to go down by 1. Which means that while I can get this corner, I won't get that square. That's all it will be. I probably won't get like 1 or 2 squares on this corner. The rest of it will do fine. And I'll be... I can live with that. I literally don't care. I can bring this in by 1 if I need to. Echo's having a shoot frenzy. Nice. Nick's probably like, the fuck am I moving all these lights around for, eh? Yeah, okay, so there's literally like a 3 gap here. And the rest of it's sweet. Cool. So I can easily combat that by not just wasting the space. And being like, sure, let's get rid of, say, that instead. Nice. Very nice. Now I don't have to worry about that. Our power is still like basically drained. So the only other thing I was going to see was where else I could probably make improvements. So like I said, I've really done this like really crap. No, extra crap. I could put draining stuff up here. Hold up. Where is my draining things? My mystic pumps. These areas could be potentially used. And also into the animal area too, if I could get that. I don't know if you can reach the electricity there. Maybe? This central area is going to go so fucking quickly there. I know it's going to use some electricity. I know it's going to drain it a bit. But in the long run, it might be more useful because if I can grow here, I could potentially move this up and make it more squared. And that might allow me to use the lights a lot better. Orange is having days and Demon, whatever, having a insulting spree. Let's see. 4, 2, you can recruit. Human, you're on 3, you can recruit. Alright, how's other prisoners? Spyro, almost, and you still got a ways to go. What about Ingo? Yeah, still got a little bit of resistance to go. Not much, I could push for it if I had to, if we had like a really good person. Either way, we've almost got them that need warm clothes. At least 65 people need warm clothes. Well, how's about I do use a solid and say you guys can wear your things again. Everybody go put back on your dusters if we have enough. I'll see like some kind of like mass exodus over here at some point soon. Or they just won't pick it up at all. Look, a few of them are doing it. The ones that are like really cold are like, yeah, maybe I'll get something. I'll save that. I'll bring my saves up. Sora 1, Sora 2. Cool. Alright, wildlife, what do we got? We need to kill some animals before winter. I would like to take out the rhinos and megasofts, but they're just in the way. Everybody's got their stuff set up. Now, I'm going to have to wait until we get some more prosthetics. Hopefully some people will make some throughout winter. Why are you exhausted, mate? Were you the one that was having the tantrum that whole time? Because I'm pretty sure you were. Alright, how's our food going? Doing pretty good. We've got 30,000 potatoes, 19,000 berries. Still got hops. I can feed the animals hops, by the way. I had to. Hummingbirds got a shoot frenzy. That's fine. I already checked berries and that. I actually have a little bit of rice in here. I guess 2,000 rice. That's fine. I thought I only allowed like all the rice to go to the animals, which, by the way, they're running low. 17,000. That's a bit low for winter. And kibble. Yeah. I might send hops up here, actually. Because this has got a lot of animals up here for winter. I know they wouldn't waste extra stuff like hops. But I don't know if it's under drugs or... It's not under that. Let's see, raw food. Maybe? I'll see it under that. I would have thought that hops would be here, but maybe it's under something else. I do know that they eat it. I also know that they eat smoke leaf as well. As what? Maybe I'm just being blind. Animal products, not animal products. Vegetarian, agave, all that stuff. It's not that. Alright. Well, no fucking stuff for them. I'll tell you what I will do, though. Is I will actually... I'll probably honestly grow smoke leaf and shit for them as well. I'll probably make another grow space up here. How are we going on this? Yeah, this one can afford to have another grow space. We can slap one in here. We only get the odd battle up here every so often. Let's see, structure. So the only other thing I thought about doing first was seeing how fucking wide a sun lamp is. I don't want to take it all the way up to wall. I want to take it about to here. But I want to take it in reasonably close to it. Somewhere down around here, but maybe able to take 2 across. So if I had that, and I normally overlap it because I think it centers to it. Can I fit that there? Not quite. Maybe there? Yeah, to the corner I could. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and let's try to make a structure around this shit. And they've decided this is the time to go hunting. So I reckon it was somewhere about here. What is your area space? Can I see again? In by 1. Yeah, very close. I do need to go up by 1, but that's fine. I do want to go in by 1. I might be too low with this. Hold up. I said up to about here, right? Let's have a look at this. I get rid of these. Get rid of them. Let's see. Structure, furniture, sun lamp. That would be maybe a little bit too squeezy. Yeah, a little bit too. Probably go out by 1 more, I think. It's about there. Alright, so I can take this line out by 1. Cool. Alright, let's pop you up here. And let's get rid of the inner line. And I have cancel, thank you. Sometimes they don't really want to let me use cancel, I swear. Okay, so that should take me to the very, very edges. Get you up in here, get a solid little grow space. It's going to take me to the edge of this building. I'm not super fond of that. Probably should go up by 1 more. Oh, it's right next to my turrets. And Nick is already building it. It's fine. I've had a couple of them fucking connect. My only thing is I need doors on this thing before somebody goes extra mental with like building stuff. Because I know that they will. I'll put them there and I'll put a couple set here. So if they've got to go through, they can. And a couple up here. It should be fine. As for lights in the corner, it should be also the same kind of thing. That it sort of semi-overlaps to it. Again, I could probably have done this better, but whatever. Small grow room. Small grow space. I will make this like smoke leaf or something like that and just say that animals can definitely have smoke leaf. Where is it? It's not smoke leaf joint. I don't really want my hauling animals to be fucking high as a kite. I mean, it's interesting, but that's not what I want. Let's see. Vegetarian. Where the fuck does this stuff come under? It's not under foods then. I would have thought it was drugs, raw items, plant matter. Here we go. Okay, hops. Sure. Psychoid leaves and smoke leaf. Yes, let's go with that. And let's say for now, hops can definitely hop out of there. No pun intended. I'm also going to set it to go down as well. Because otherwise, if I don't, nobody's going to do it. Put you down in there as well because you guys got a good amount of rice. Not nearly as much. And I'm not sure. I think a lot of them is going to go straight down. Hold up. I might actually hold that off for a few minutes. I'll let a few go up and then go see how it goes. All right. So what I want is another grow area space up here. I could honestly just make it like hops or something like that. But production zones. Zones is what I want. So, like that. Let's make you smoke leaf. I actually think I used to give him psychoid plant, maybe. Maybe I did. Don't know. Either way, if they've got the stuff, if they're making psychoid leaves or something like that, okay, I might actually just make this hops. Any spare hops, my people will just go and take it and make beer with it later. I already have the production set up for that. I'll just make extra beer. And my animals can eat whatever they want throughout the year. Nacho's made some elephant leather pants that are masterworks. Sweet. So once I've got more of a sturdy wall on this, I will make that up to have, a roof. That's what I'll need. There we go. I think that'll be close enough that maybe these can reach. Maybe. I'll see how they go. New recruit human. Cool. What's your bio? Daytimer. Everybody from that group seems to be a daytimer. I don't understand how I managed to get so many people that are daytimers in a row. Like, I wasn't trying for that. I just wanted cooks. I just wanted cooks and people that could, like, tame more animals and shit. What do you do? Smithing, tailoring, crafting. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'd probably rather you do a bit of hauling and cleaning rather than, like, researching and stuff. Like, I know that you'll be able to do it. I just don't want you to do that as a primary. And I got snake while I was doing that too. Let's see. Releases. Mining. Growing is 5. Sorry. Fucking hell, voice. So, 5 might be the strongest that this person has beyond, like, researching 8. Which I really don't want them to, like, waste their time doing excessive researching. But if they had extra time to do plant cutting, I would approve of that. So you're very low level, but, I mean, they'll do mining. Let's see, snake, joined. I need to see your bio, though. You're also a daytimer. This has been wild. I haven't got so many fucking daytimers in a row. The worst part is I won't even know if I've fucked up with one of their bios until somebody starts bitching about being a daytimer at night or whatever. You know, nightimer at day. Let's see, human and snake. I should really only have like a couple more prisoners to go at this point. I've got 3, 4, and they should all be pretty low at this point. C2, you're able to be recruited, you're not. Yeah, so basically one more person can be recruited at this point. It's still early fall. If we're lucky, we may get all these outdoor crops in. If we do, we'll be really well set up for winter. Honestly, at this rate, like, I would prefer to have these all be indoor crops, just to clarify that. But I don't have the electrical resources to run an indoor crop when like most of my stuff doesn't have enough power to begin with. You guys are doing great up here. You're pretty much almost done. The hops fucking field is already planted. I don't even know if this thing's got a roof yet. I think it does. Except for that spot there. I'm not sure what's going up with that. Structurally speaking, I may need a pole in the middle of this room. Right about here somewhere. Not really an issue. One of these fucking spaces where it's like off by 1. Okay, that should be enough to fix up this like little spot here because I believe they haven't got a roof on the whole thing because that's too central. But that's okay. They pretty much fixed it up. They are coming through here a lot. The animals have got plenty of food. The animals are getting extra food. They're getting all the hops right now. They're getting a lot of it. I want them to have the majority of the hops to feed off. It's not going to make them intoxicated or anything because it's not yet fermented. My caravan arrived. Sweet. I can do that quest now. If they've got all the right stuff. Fulfill it. Yes. Let's trade. What have you got, mate? You got money. That's always good. You got pigs. I believe I slaughtered all my pigs. You have pemmican. I will trade you food. Any food that you have. Even like insect chili and shit. I'll take your components. I know I could probably throw down on this trade reasonably well. I will try. Let's see, I'll take all your steel. Take my beer. Should have taken some wood for you. Apparently that's great. Also, apparently that would be my rewards. I was going to say, I'm like, who the fuck packed up those? Like, they're too good quality. Yeah, I should be able to afford this. Within reason. Within, like, at least the majority of... Yeah, I definitely can afford it. What else can I get? Get a shock lance. Sweet. I am near other traders, so I will just take your money and I'll just pop into the other traders next door and see if I can maybe take something extra home. Difference of about 17 bucks. Have I got something that's about the difference of 17? Probably. It's fucking close enough for me. Let's go. Okay, so I reckon... I mean, they won't be as advanced. They'll have maybe steel, but we'll go trade with them. That's 2 extra places. I could have just done a quick trade with them. Maybe have some, like, special bionic parts or something. Actually, hold up. Don't go too far away. They might have shock lances. I want shock lances. Shock lances are what help you get people. In a semi-pacifist way. I mean, if their brain catches on fire, it's not the most pacifist way, but, I mean, it's better than anything. And Engo's now part of our group. Also a daytimer. Really, really fucking surprised by this massive slog of just daytime people. I'm gonna need to buff this out with some night timers at some point, because, like, look, I've got some, but I'm majorly a daytime fucking colony. Isn't really an issue, but I do like having some level of productivity going all through the night. The more I can set them up to be doing stuff around the clock, the less downtime there is. Like, there could be people harvesting, cooking, whatever, and that's what you really need to be able to keep a big colony like this going, is the around-the-clock sort of situation. Because, as I've said before, when you get the kitchen and stuff like this, where the fuck am I? Up here. Like, look, there's only so many people that can use a kitchen at a time. If there's a certain amount of people that can use it during the day, and... sorry... and at night, then you maximize productivity of food production around the clock. That's why I want day and night timers specifically. If I didn't have that, if it was exclusively just daytimers working on this, I might have a bit of a problem. But I do have some night timers who cook. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of something. I mean, sure, I will take your food and stuff, but first things first is components, medical, sure, steel, yep, I can still carry shit. That's what I wanted to know. Psychic soothe, construction, mining. Shit, fuck mining off. I don't need that. Lung? Actually, a few people need lungs. I don't need another heart. An archetype leg. Gonna get me attacked on the way home, so let's not do that. You can take the beer. My guns are pretty good. I will need more guns. I am in the process of trying to make guns. Let's see what I can sell you. Maybe you've got some shock lancers. I would love it if you had like maybe 3 or 4 shock lancers. If I could afford it, I'd be like, yes, I will take your entire stock, sir. Or madame. You never know who's fucking selling this shit. Let's see. Extra shock lance. I don't need any of this stuff. That'll get me attacked on the way home. You don't have that kind of money, but I can swing by another trader. So there is that. And I also didn't buy any food off you. Which I want to take, say, the chocolate, the fine meal. I don't need any more meat or milk or weird stuff like that. I do need this. I forgot to buy that at the last place. Maybe they had it, maybe they didn't. I didn't know. As for everything else, pretty much good. We're almost on par with this, so I'll just drop out a couple of items. Not going to really have that much difference to sell. Well, these are really expensive. All right, hold up. Let me find something less expensive.